Hi, beautiful people. I didn't change my mind about taking my camera on a walk, but I just really wanted to see if that's doable, and I feel like I'm holding this very close to myself. So maybe let's just chit chat as we walk without me actually being on the screen. Let's try that. So we can just chit chat this way, that way. I am not entirely distracted. I don't actually really have a topic really. I just wanted to test it out, see if I can actually do this. Because I just really felt like the camera would be pretty chunky. But it's funny how you actually say something and then you plant the idea without even realizing it. You're like, okay, now I'm actually keen and curious. So that's what we're doing. Just on my walk over the bridge. This bridge has two footpaths. There's one that's on this side, and I can walk over on the other side as well and show you that as well. But yeah, and just talking about what I was, this is weird actually. I can see I don't know if you can see, there's a couple out there. It looks like an older person with maybe a family member or a carer. It's weird. So do you keep talking as you go past them? Or do you stop? So we shall see. It's not always great. You're recording yourself as you're walking. But just wanted to try it out. So I will pause, I guess, and continue later. Okay, bye. Just going down a ramp here. Show you this tunnel. I like the graffiti on it. Well, most of it, not all of it. Some of it is good, some of it isn't. But we'll keep going. We'll keep going. And I'll show you another part that I like in a bit. Over here. More graffiti. Oh, good one. I don't mind graffiti actually. I appreciate people who, well, graffiti on people's houses or something like that. I definitely mind, but when it's just on a wall like this, I have appreciation of it. Well, obviously if it's not someone's property that has been attacked, because unfortunately that does happen as well. Anyway, it's one of those things like, no, I don't condone graffiti itself, but I appreciate the art. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Anyway, lots of people and kiddos.
Oh, baby's tail.
Kids just having a good old time. Anyway, so yeah, like I was just saying before, like I'm just trying to work out, do you just live life your own way, or try and follow the things that people are saying to do, which is really, really difficult, isn't it? I find it to be difficult. Anyway, just really trying to work that out, but keeping one foot in front of the other, which is what I'm doing right now, because sometimes you just have to do that, isn't it? Really, a lot of the times you just have to do that, and that's what we're doing. So, and a bit of a trial, like I said, I didn't really want to carry the camera, but I thought I'll just try it and see how that goes. So that's what we're doing. So we shall see. Oh, there's a butterfly there. I don't know if you could see that. Oh, did you see that? It's on above me actually in the end. Anyway, I will talk to you a little bit more when I'm heading back. Isn't that funny? Like, I was walking here, and of course I was recording before, and then I stopped recording. Actually, part of why, stopping some bits. Just really felt like someone was following me, which is weird. And of course I'm facing the front, so I can't actually see the back. Well, right now that is. But anyway, I might actually... that's horrible if they're doing that. Anyway, we'll keep talking when I'm back on the bridge. Ciao. Oh dear. So he had been following me. Oh Lord. Well, apparently it's a neighbor. Oh no, that is weird. Oh gosh. Yeah. A neighbor that I have been waving as I walk past the house. My husband and I were new in the area. And I go for a walk in the mornings like I'm doing right now. And yeah, maybe he thought I was being friendly and maybe available. I don't know. And we could not speak the same language. So though I actually wanted to record going the opposite way, I've had to turn around because he started walking with me. He caught up to me. And so anyway, I've had to say, I go up and down this path, so I'm going back now, just to separate myself from him. That is weird. And I had actually gone to this nearby station because I've walked here before. And I just thought to turn around. I thought, because I could sense, I sort of saw him. Like I just caught a glimpse of him. And he seemed to actually have walked fast to catch up with me. So I thought, okay, I'll just go turn around at the station and go back. Because that's what I thought when I said I'll speak to you when I'm going back. And he must have turned around as well because he caught up to me. Because if he was going elsewhere, he shouldn't have made a U-turn there. I made a U-turn there because I was going back, as if I'm like, okay, this is where my walk finishes, and I turn around and go back, as you do. But he did the same thing, and that can't be a coincidence. Literally at the same place that I turned, at a random station. So now, and he was whistling and doing all sorts of things, but I didn't actually realize that he's signaling. Well, I did, but I didn't fully know, and I just wanted to ignore it. But no, he was legit following me. So that was weird. So I will, maybe not be as friendly. It's unfortunate that sometimes people misconstrue that, isn't it? It's like, no, actually I'm just being friendly, nothing extra. But anyway, it does happen. Good morning. It does happen. So yeah, anyway, I will turn around for proper this time and go back home. I just wanted to walk over on the other side. Well, I want to walk over on the other side of the bridge, and I can show you guys. Hopefully this is all clear. So, and I'm testing the mic as well, so we shall see, because I didn't use the muffler. Okie dokie. We will go back. Almost ended up walking just the same way I did because it looked like that neighbor was still around, but actually I then realized it's a student. He must be walking to school. It just was a similar blue shade, but someone completely different, thankfully. So I'm now here and continue the walk. Good morning. Anyway, it's funny how, I mean, it's good to be friendly, obviously, and I like saying hello to neighbors, especially, we're new to the area, just really wanting to be part of community, being neighborly, right? But I think with this neighbor, and they're not even like houses, oh gosh, okay, I think, oh my goodness, I think they did see where I live. Anyway, I am not worried about that, but I guess in me saying hello and waving to him, yeah, I may have sent the wrong idea. I mean, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I don't know why he would think that, but it does appear that he may have thought I am saying, I think because I go out of my way, like I'll wave really, really hard. It's funny, actually, yesterday on my way back home, I walked past the house as I usually do, and I saw him, but there was a female there, and normally where he waves back, he didn't wave back. And then, like literally minutes later, I see him, sort of like popping out of a corner, and I am surprised, like, and actually that's what confused me today, because I saw him, like the corner of my eye, out of the corner of my eye, but I thought it's the other second guy that I saw. This is an older gentleman, so I'm not talking about a young guy. Shooting is short, I guess, but wow, no. Because I was just trying to work out how did he catch up to me when I waved at him near his house and he didn't wave back. Like I just didn't imagine that he could have caught up to me that quickly, because I walk fairly fast when I'm walking. I mean, I'm not walking as fast today, because today I just wanted to test out the camera really and the mic without the muffler there. How does it actually sound? So I'll know when I replay this. But so that's why even when I sort of like saw him at the corner of my eye, I just thought, oh no, that must be the other guy, but it's the same guy. And I'm sure when I saw him at his house, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it, but he did. If it's the same person, he did. He waved at him. There was a female there. Maybe that was his wife. I don't know. He didn't want to wave back, but somehow then ran after me, maybe, and caught up to me. I mean, he was behind me. It wasn't like caught up to me, but close enough to follow me. And really, he must have followed me, because his house is not on my street, and the next time I'm sort of like turning into my street and I see him sort of behind me again out of the corner of my eye. So pretty weird. I may have to actually be incredibly on the lookout for him. Well, not in a too weird sort of way, but yeah, just being aware, I guess. So maybe I have been just a little bit, what's the word? Naive. Anyway, beautiful river. It has flooded quite a bit. actually, but that's it coming down now. I'll show you a little bit of it when I get nearer the river. Okay. And if you can see the little birdies on the ground there. They're my little favorite birds. Can you see them? Let's see if I can zoom in. Can you see them on the ground? Wren. They don't like sound though, so if I keep talking whilst I get near them, they'll definitely... There it is. Can you see it? So pretty. I love them so much. So little. It's so pretty. Yeah. The male, the females are brown and then the males are blue. So they're called blue wren. But yeah, they move if they just even hear a little bit of a sound. But there it is. Oh, I love it so much. There you are. Can you see it? The little wren over there. It's so little. This is like 4 times. 4 times the camera just so you can maybe see it. Anyway, I'll keep walking. They're gorgeous. I love them. Alrighty, I'm getting to the river. And you can see it's the mighty, mighty Clarence. Beautiful. Doesn't look as pretty. Ooh, you can only see the ground there. I actually have to go a bit up because we definitely had some flooding a while ago, so it's all muddy. A lot of the greenery here was waterlogged. So yeah, that's the one that's gone all brown there. You can see that. But yeah, if you can see past that over there, there's the river. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, yeah, you can't actually see much of it, and I'm short, so that doesn't really help. But I'm just trying to lift up the camera so you can see. Oh, isn't that funny? When I walk here, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm near the river, and I am near the river if you're here in person. But if you're trying to show that to somebody, they might not actually see the river. So I have to go a little bit higher. I have to show the same perspective from a camera perspective. Anyway, there it is. You can see a little bit more of it over here. And yeah, it's quite a beautiful walk. I change up my walks, but I do really enjoy it when, well, I really enjoy the part when I am walking by the river. And my wren that I showed you before, there's definitely lots of them, but if you're talking or singing or anything like that, I guess because they're tiny, tiny little birds, they don't like being seen. They protect themselves. So, and that only makes sense. Anyway, it's a little girl on a bike there. She looks so cute. Oh, I'm still 4 times. Let's undo that. We don't need it to be that much. Let's just do normal. I didn't realize I'm still zoomed in from when I was trying to show you the wren. Yeah. So yeah, it's very muddy, as you can see, and plants have been that were waterlogged, dead. Actually, used to look pretty beautiful here, but not at the moment. So yeah, water came up all here. And the footpath actually had to be washed off. I know council hosed it off a couple of weeks ago. And then it flooded again. So now it's muddy again from new rain. Not the big floods, but the secondary flooding that happened. But it does flood quite a bit, so it's not unusual for that to happen. So anyway, I will catch you a little bit later. I think that's my walk really. And yeah, I mean, it's funny. I thought I would talk about just what I was thinking about when I got up, about feeling lost. But it ended up being a bit of an adventure with this neighbor just following me. Oh, that was weird. And thanks be to God that I already was showing you guys, so you know the camera wasn't looking at me, because sadly he really would have been in the video. And well, sad in the sense that, I don't know, he probably didn't mean harm. But yeah, you don't follow somebody, especially from behind them. Ugh. And you're male and I'm female, that's not okay. I mean, yeah, if they were female, that would be spooky as well. But certainly when they're male, you're just like, what are you doing? Yeah, and like I said, for me to actually turn around and he did the same thing, that wasn't a coincidence. So he probably saw me walk past his house and walked to see me. I don't know. Now I'm making things up, you know, because you're just trying to fill the gaps, but I don't know. But yeah, just so weird. And yeah, what I know is it wasn't coincidence, because I turned around and he turned around. Weird, weird, weird. Anyway, let me catch you guys later. There's a few people on this footpath and some young people. I don't want young people in my video. Well, other people's children without their parents. Good morning. So I'll catch you later. I really do appreciate this town. It is just so pretty. I like that. Okay, that's just rough. Beautiful. I like this cross right here. Anyway, it is just really lovely. It's a beautiful little park. I don't know what it's called actually. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, I appreciate the beauty. The river is there again. I've just made a U-turn. What a beautiful big tree. And yeah, just about to walk back. I have all the heritage buildings in here. Heritage, yeah, building structures. It's a beautiful town. I thank God that I'm here for such a time as this, that I get to be here. There's a rowing club down below there, and they're doing some construction over there. So yeah, I think that's my walk. I will just walk back for the rest of the time now. But thank you for joining me, and for our little misadventure that we've had together this morning. Very, very unexpected. Ciao.